Okay, so we're going to show you how to real quick flag this sprinkler system out. Okay, we're in this customer's backyard. I quoted 4 zones here in the backyard. Five sprinkler heads per zone is what we're doing. Okay. What I like to do first, okay, is I like to use different colored flags to mark all the different zones. The reason I like to use color code the zones with separate colors with flags where the sprinkler heads are going to go is so that when your crew comes out to install the sprinkler heads, they know what zone, what sprinkler heads go with which zone. That's important because when you go to wire your valve box, if you build a manifold, your crew is going to know which line feeds into that manifold box. The other reason is because they're going to know whether a zone is a landscape zone or a turf zone. Okay, so let's say your crew, your foreman is in your backyard working on a valve box, and you got the guys in the front lawn working on sprinkler heads. Well, instead of your guys having to walk all the way to the backyard to show you what you're trying to do, or if they have questions in regards to what sprinkler heads to use, whether they're rotor heads, whether they're spray heads, the color coding your flags is going to identify that for them, so they're not wasting much of time walking, around the property wondering what's going on. So let's do this real quick. We've already flagged that side of the property out with lime green flags. We're going to flag this section up. Always put your sprinkler heads in the corners of your property. You're going to put your sprinkler heads along the fence line and along the property line not the property line, along the house first. So you're going to have heads along your property line, whether it be the fence or along your curb in the front street, okay, and then along the house. Are you getting this, Tyler? Okay. So I would say right here is going to be the corner of the house. Right there, we're going to line this rotor up with the corner of that house right near the corner of that fence line. So when this rotor throws, it's going to throw 45 degrees right here, and it's going to isolate just like this, and it's going to stop on by that fence post, and then it's going to isolate and it's going to spray everything out here. That's what we're trying to do. Now, next thing you're going to do to flag for your next rotor heads, you're going to step off 30 feet. One large step is about 3 feet. So we're going to go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So this is where your next flag's going to go. We like to put, if you have about 65 pounds of pressure to your house, which is common, we're going to be installing 5 rotor heads per zone. Okay? So we're going to use 5 pink flags to represent this zone. Okay. Now, the rotor head in the corner. Okay. Since the amount of angle that it's going to isolate is 45 degrees, you're going to use a 1.5 gallon per minute nozzle for the rotor head. Okay. The reason is because you want to put less water out if that rotor head is isolating a shorter distance. If a rotor head is only going to isolate this far versus a rotor head that needs to isolate this far, okay, a rotor head that's going to isolate like this is going to need much less water than one that is going to rotate like this. Okay, you see this one, we're going to want to make sure that the water isolates. It's going to throw out 30 feet, 30 to 32 feet out, and it's going to rotate, it's going to isolate, and it's going to throw 32 feet out this way, okay? So this one, since it's rotating 180 degrees and not 45 degrees, we're going to put a 2.5 gallon nozzle in that one because it's rotating more, so it's going to need more gallons per minute, okay? So let's step off the next one. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 36, 39, 12. Okay. I'm going to put this flag here. Okay. Now we've got 2 more that we're going to decide on where we're going to put those. And then when we're done with that, we're going to move on to the next, the next zone. So, okay, that's it.